Today we are going to be juicing this watermelon. The test is juicer versus blender. You guys know I swear by my Namawell. This is a beautiful, amazing juicer. And then we have this blender. Oh, it has blender. Oyster. Oh, Oster. Oster. I won't hate on Oster. But the thing with watermelon is pretty much all water. So you can put this in a blender and you'll probably get the same exact thing that you're going to get from this. We'll test it out and see. And now other fruits, the same rules will not apply. Now you could always use a blender and then strain your juices out if you have like a nut milk bag or just some type of straining bag. But I ain't trying to do all that work. So I got this. I'm going to wash this. That's a big boy, all right? Hey. It looks yummy. Actually, let's do this. I guess this will have to be juice because I got so much rind on it. Ain't nobody trying to eat all this rind. I be eating down to the rind though. I don't eat all of it, but I definitely get down there. This was too big. This is like a whole damn watermelon on its own right here. This is way too big. Look at all that meat. So I'm gonna turn the camera off and finish cutting this up and we'll take it from here. Here's all of our watermelon, you guys. Now I did have to throw some of it away because some of it is actually kind of mushy. So it's just too ripe. And I have had it for, you know, a little while. It's kind of mushy. Taste wise it's pretty decent, but all right, let's get started. So this is primarily what we're going to juice with, and we're going to see what we come up with this big bowl. This is supposed to be for eating. A lot of watermelon. So we'll start with the juicer because we want to see what we have to beat here. I'll throw this piece away. Spout was open. Make sure your spout's closed. I'll show you guys the pulp over here. That's like the main concern of people who are so against juicing is you're getting rid of all the fiber. Pulp, the pulp. The thing about it is just because people juice doesn't mean they don't know how to eat fiber. Just because I'm making watermelon juice does not mean that I'm not going to eat that watermelon. Just because I make apple juice does not mean I wouldn't eat the apple. You know, luckily I don't really get comments like that, but I see it on other people's stuff. And maybe they're speaking more on like the juice cleanses where people don't eat anything else besides juice. But even still, just mind your business. Okay. These jars are 32 ounces. You guys can find these jars linked in my Amazon storefront. Check the description of the video and you will see there's these jars, these tops, because I don't like the tops that actually come with jars. And then after this, we'll move on to the blender. Let's go ahead and start adding some of this in. I don't know how much this blender costs. I'm at my mom's house right now. It's hers. I won't say it's cheap because I don't know. It could be a really expensive brand. Because I know sometimes when you put things in like the blender, it'll get stuck. It won't even move. We got mince, grate, blend, shred, grind, liquefy. We have a problem. Let me take some out. That might be what it is. I think it's gonna need some type of liquid source, but if I can get the bottom to blend up and grind up, that'll be my liquid. Because remember kids, watermelon's mostly water. Interesting. That's all we needed. Now that we have that, I'm sure we can just throw this back in here and everything will be just fine. All right, so I am gonna have to take this step by step here. I'm being impatient and that is my fault. So, slightly different color and texture. Ooh, almost perfect. This one is definitely more like pulpy. It's probably not chunky. I doubt that there's chunks. I think it's just the watermelon. Obviously this one is more clear. Let's do a little taste comparison. As much as I would love to be on Team Blender right now, I just really can't. I can't. This is just so much more clear and just clean cut versus this. When you take a sip, you might have to chew a little bit. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, when you eat watermelon, you know, you gotta chew a little bit. But it's almost like, I really don't know how to explain this, but you can do it with a blender. Clearly, you guys, you can do it. There's that. We're gonna go ahead and get this blender out the damn way. I won't lie to you. Smooth her on over here and get to business. Guys, I wanted so bad to be like, oh, they're the same. It's mostly water, they're the same. But nah, you can definitely taste the difference in the texture, the clarity difference. It's a different source. The one from the blender has fiber and, you know, just has all of its components. Oh, you guys, oh man. See, I got ahead of myself. I forgot I made blueberry juice yesterday, straight blueberry juice. It is so concentrated and thick. I was supposed to be splitting that up with this. Well, I guess I can in my cups. You guys, look at my blueberry juice. And it's just so thick. So then what I might as well do is just finish this one and just pour my blueberry juice and watermelon juice in a cup. I messed up because I can't freeze those like that. They're too full to freeze. They're gonna expand, and that's when your container is shattered, is when there's no room left. I just want to show you guys what I have left. I juiced those other 2 big bowls, so this is what I have left, and this is what we have. 32, 4, 5, 6. This is pretty much a whole jar right here. 7. So 7 times 32. 224 ounces of watermelon juice. And there is like 132, I think, ounces in a gallon. 128. There's 128 ounces in a gallon, and we have 224 ounces of juice. So we have almost 2 gallons of watermelon juice. So now what I'm gonna do is, some of these need to go in the freezer, and as you can see, I filled them all up, which I shouldn't have done. So I'm going to release some of the juice from all of these and put them into these smaller jars. And then I'm also gonna make a juice with the blueberry juice that I made yesterday. So we'll set those 2 aside. Now all of these don't need to go in the freezer because I'm gonna drink some of them. This blender one definitely should not go in the freezer. I don't think, at least. I feel like the consistency is gonna be weird when I take it out. And that's the thing, sometimes with freezing my juice, I have found that the consistency can be a little bit different after, depending on the juice. All of these are good now for the freezer. Camera's dying, so we gotta hurry up and finish. These I'm gonna put in the fridge. That's why they're all the way full. I want y'all to see this, okay? Let's get close. Let's get up close and personal. We're gonna do the watermelon juice first because I want the blueberry to penetrate. Because it's thicker, so I feel like it'll be cool. Oh, I put it in the back of the fridge. There's frozen chunks in here. Let me stir these chunks and get down so we can take a taste together. All right, cheers. That's good. Now, it's not as good. I had yellow watermelon and blueberry juice that I made yesterday. Make sure y'all check that video out too. That was delicious. That wasn't no damn ice chunk. I think the blueberry is like clumping up together. Oh, it is. That's why it's so thin. I was wondering how it was so thin. Look at this. It became jelly. What do we have going on here? What? Ew. I gotta drink these. I would not put this in the freezer because I would be so scared of the consistency when this came out. No way. This is a lot better now. Like, I should have showed you guys when after I mixed it up, but I can't believe it was jelly like that. Talking about some ice chunks because it was in the back of the fridge. You see how we try to act like we know what we talking about? Girl. So that's all for today, you guys. Thanks for coming to juice with me. Watermelon season is almost over, you guys. That scared me. I'll see y'all next time. Make sure that you subscribe if you have not. Your girl is out. See y'all later.